Good morning, students. I hope all of you are safe and healthy at your homes. So today we will start with another chapter of macroeconomics. So today we will start with our new next chapter, money and banking. It's the second chapter of money and banking, that is banking. So here we should know that what is bank, and functions of bank are not in our syllabus, so we will not go through in this. So next, which is the main question of this chapter, is what is the process of credit creation, or we can say that how credit is created by commercial banks. So we will start with the topic. First of all, we will learn that what is a bank or what is a commercial bank. So commercial bank, basically it is an institution which performs some functions of accepting deposits, advancing loans, and making investments to earn profit. Okay, so because it is a commercial organization, so its basic function is to earn profit. In India, we have different commercial bank like State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank, Union Bank of India, and many more. Okay, so you should also know that what is the difference between commercial bank and non-commercial banks. All banks are not commercial bank, many banks are non-commercial also. So commercial banks are those banks which are regulated by RBI or which has to follow all the rules and regulation made by RBI. On the other hand, non-commercial bank are the private organization. These are the private banks which are not supposed to follow all rules and regulations of Reserve Bank of India. Okay. Now, as I told you that commercial bank perform various functions like accepting deposits, advancing loans. These are the basic primary functions of commercial bank, of any commercial bank. What is accepting deposit? Accepting deposit means that general public deposits its surplus money in the bank and they get some interest from this. On the other hand, these deposits will not remain idle. It will not remain in the banks only. Bank will give loan from these deposits. Okay, and they will get interest from these loans. Now, another main question, which is very important question of this chapter, that what is the credit creation or how credit is created by commercial bank. So as it is clear from its name that it is a process of credit creation. It means the money will be created by commercial bank out of its primary deposits. So credit creation, what is mean? It means the multiple expansion of primary deposit. So bank is increasing the number of its deposits. For example, if there are 10 deposit, then bank will give loan to the people and they will create more deposits from their initial deposit. So you should know what is credit creation. Credit creation means that the process of credit creation, it will depend upon two things which are very basic for credit creation. First is primary deposit. What is primary deposit? And second is legal reserve ratio. You should know what is the difference between these two things. So what is primary deposit? Primary deposit means that when a person deposit its money into the bank, that is called primary deposit. Okay, for example, if I deposit 5,000 rupees in the bank, then it will be known as primary deposit. It means when deposit is created for the first time, that is primary deposit, and it is also called initial deposit. Second is legal reserve ratio. So what is legal reserve ratio? It is also called as LRR. We will discuss it later, but here you should know the legal reserve ratio. It is a ratio which will be which will be kept reserved by all commercial bank, and that ratio will be decided by Reserve Bank of India. It is legal ratio. It means it is compulsory for all bank to reserve some money from its total deposit. For example, if we have 10,000 rupees, then if legal reserve ratio is 10%, it means all banks has to make about 1,000 rupees, and this money cannot be advanced as loan. Bank cannot give loan from this money. They can give money out of only 9,000 rupees. That is 10,000 minus 1,000, that is 9,000. This is the credit creation capacity of all commercial bank. Is it clear? So first is primary deposit, that is the initial deposit, and second is legal reserve ratio. Okay, these are the two basic thing on which whole process depends. Okay, next we will do. So credit creation also depends upon two assumptions. There are two assumptions that we have to keep in our mind. That first, all the entire banking system of a country, it will be taken as single unit or a single entity. It means all commercial bank, it will be taken as single unit. And second is that all transactions will be made through banks. Okay, there will not be direct transaction. All transaction will be made by banks or by check. Okay, so now the process of credit creation can be better understand with the help of a example, with the help of a numerical example. Okay, first we will for example, this is round 1, round second is primary deposit. As I told you what is primary deposit, and next is legal reserve ratio, which we suppose it is 10%. Okay, and next is the secondary deposit. Secondary deposit, it means the reserve fund which will be left over after making some money as legal reserve ratio. Okay, for suppose in first round customer A, he will make a deposit of 1,000 rupees in the bank. Okay, and as a legal reserve ratio, bank has to keep 100 rupees, which is a 10% of 1,000, and remaining amount, which is 900 rupees, it will be the bank secondary deposit. Secondary deposit is what? What is secondary deposit? That I have told you what is primary deposit. In the same way, you should know what is secondary deposit. Secondary deposit is the deposit which will be created by the bank at the time of advancing loans. You should know that bank never give money directly at the time of loan. Bank always create a credit, create account, and whole amount will be credited in this secondary deposit. Okay, and if customer B comes and this secondary deposit will be given to customer B as a loan, and another deposit will be created, and this 9,900 is called the secondary deposit, and it's 10%, that is 90 rupees. It will be the legal reserve ratio, and 810 rupees will be the reserve fund with the bank. And in third round, third customer comes and bank gives this 10,810 rupees to him, and it's 10%, that is 81 rupees. It will be kept by the bank, and remaining 729 will be given to another bank, and this process will continue until the total deposit will be 10,000, and out of which 1,000 is the legal reserve ratio, which is 10%, and bank has created credit total out of 10,000 rupees, which is the 10 times of the primary deposit. You can see from here that 10,000 is the 10 times of 1,000 rupees. It means if we have to calculate the money multiplier or credit creation, money multiplier, or which is also called credit creation, here we have a formula, that is 1 over legal reserve ratio into primary deposit, that is 1 over 10 into 1,000 because it is percentage, तो 100 over 10 into 1000, so it will be equal to 10,000 rupees. So it means here we have seen that how bank has doubled their money, how bank has multiplied their money from 1,000 to 10,000. So this process is called as credit creation, which is a unique function of a commercial bank. It means credit can be created only by commercial bank. Central bank can never create credit. This can be performed only by commercial bank. So I hope you have understood this process. So thank you so much. Next time we will read about the second part. Next time we will read about the second part of this same chapter, that is the central bank or the functions of central bank. Thank you so much.